Hi there guys, welcome to another spoiler-filled reading video, reading Truly Devious for the first time. So a lot of people have been asking me to read this book, a lot of people love this, and I've been saying if you're doing a spoiler-filled vlog, this is one you've got to do. There is going to be so many plot twists, so many theories. I am ready to read it. This has been highly anticipated for so long, it is about time I get in. As normal, I will be spoiling everything I can think of. I'll be coming up with theories. I'll be giving you real-time reactions. So I'm going to get into this one. If you've been around for a while, you will know I'm going to read this book, give you my thoughts and feelings as I go throughout. There's going to be spoilers. There's going to be discussion points. Can't wait to go on this journey with you. But disclaimer, as I've said many times and is always the point of these vlogs, spoilers ahead. So proceed with caution. Okay, I was going to update you when I got to the end of the first chapter, but I just got to page 12, and Dottie was in the hatch reading. The mystery person visitor appeared and said he can't let her leave. There was the struggle. She fell. She's bleeding. And I think she's just died. I was not expecting it. I don't know what to expect. That was a fantastic introduction. I need to finish the end of this chapter, but I just had to pop in and be like, what the hell? I did not expect that to happen. I think I'm in love with this book already.
Okay, so Ellingham's wife and daughter have just made a phone call. I'm assuming they've just been taken. So I think the story is about to kick off. I'm really excited. The first chapter where that girl was murdered, wow. The one after that with Stevie Bell and her introduction, I didn't really care about. This one was interesting. I don't even think this is the end of a chapter, this is just part of the chapter. But I didn't really care about the Stevie Bell side of it, which concerns me a little bit. But I think now that they've gone, I'm very interested. I think I'm not really going to care about Stevie's story until she starts trying to solve this murder. I'm super intrigued, though.
Okay, guys, I've just hit page 100 of Truly Devious, and I have to say, I don't know how I feel. It's not bad. I feel as though I'm in a slump, and therefore I'm enjoying it less. I actually really enjoyed the parts at Ellingham Academy in the past, you know, where the wife and daughter were kidnapped and Mr. Ellingham's there. I really enjoyed that. Stevie, I'm not totally in love with her character yet, but I have a feeling I'm going to like her more once she starts investigating the crime. Right now, she just seems bland. I don't feel as though she has any character yet. I think that's going to change because obviously so many people love this series. No one would love a bland character, which is what I'm getting right now. She's fine. She's interesting. There's nothing wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with her chapters. I just find them less compelling than I do the first ones. I feel as though I haven't really done as much updating with thoughts and theories and things. I don't really have any yet. It's just, I feel like I'm very early into the game, even though I'm now 100 pages in and almost a quarter of the way through. But I'm enjoying my time. I'm very much enjoying my time. It's just interesting that I thought I'd be hooked from page one. I'm not. I'm enjoying it, but it's not like, oof, this is amazing, really loving it. I'm not having those strong feelings yet. So I'm intrigued. I'm hoping I'm going to continue and I'll love it and it'll become amazing. Right now, it's fine. Awkward times. Right now, I'm having some really strong opinions about this. Like, who are these people? There's Janelle, Vi, Nate, David, Ellie. Who are they? Are they important to this story? Because right now, all they're doing is talking about how David almost didn't do well last year because he sat and smoked weed in his room and played video games all the time. Like, I don't care. Give me a damn mystery to solve. That's what this story is. It's a murder mystery type thing. That's what I want to know. That's what I care about. I don't care about some stupid people at a party. Give me a story. Give me a mystery. Please, for the love of God. Maybe I'm just irritated because I'm in a bit of a slump and I'm not loving it as much as I wanted, but I'm annoyed. Why don't you just give me a story? I'm 109 pages in. Now is about time we got to the main plot of the story, change of tone from my last clip. But, I really like. Unlike before, when everyone was listening, now there was a dance breaking out. You know when your moment is over. I'm like, that I got the feels. That hits me in an emotional sweet spot. Because that is so true. You know when you really have something you want to say, you're really passionate about what you want to say, and then someone just takes over and ruins the moment, and you're like, well, my moment's gone now. Never mind. There's nothing sadder than that. I really had no intention of this video being critical, but like, Stevie is just so... What's the word? It's not anxious, it's not nervous about it. She's very, I don't know, I can't remember. It's too early in the morning. But she's very, always believing that anyone says anything and they're saying it in a very sly way to get at her. And I'm like, oh, shut up. No, they're not. Like, this David guy made a joke about one of the teachers, like, you know, just don't worry if you cry afterwards. It's kind of like me when I lost my virginity. And she's like, did he say the word virginity because he knows I'm a virgin? And is he trying to get at me? I'm like, shut up. Not everything's about you, you stupid cow. Like, I really started liking her because she was investigating the murder board and she used a bit of psychology to get to know someone. I'm like, yes, I'm liking you, Stevie. And then she does stuff like this, and I'm like, paranoid. Stop being paranoid. Like, it's not an attractive trait. It's not making me like you as a character. Did anyone else feel like this? Am I just being completely isolated with my opinion on Truly Devious right now? Because I'm not loving it. I'm liking the book. I'm not loving how I'm feeling about it, though, because I thought I was going to pick this up. I would be obsessed. It would be the best thing I'd ever read. Life would be perfect. And so far, I'm a little underwhelmed with my my read. Did anyone else have struggles with it? Because like, I'm talking to a couple of people about this book, and everyone said, oh my god, I loved it right from the first page. If you don't love it now, you probably won't. And I'm like, but I want to. Please tell me. It's so difficult. So yeah, if you're here, let me know down in the comments if you did struggle at first. Okay, so we're getting a bit of a mystery now. Stevie's decided that she wants to do it as a project. She's been given the task. She's been into the attic and looked. We're now in a bit of a flashback to what happened. And Flora's talking to Leo. And Flora's saying things like, maybe we should tell them everything. Maybe we have to. And Leo's like, I realise you have a conscience and that's what's talking now. But how's that going to help? And I'm like, oh, what does Flora know? Because there's a lot. Like, Flora had some things go on in the last chapter. I can't really remember them now. But like, there's something there, and I'm definitely starting to get more intrigued, and I'm liking that. I'm 144 pages in, so it's bound to happen at some point. But I'm definitely really enjoying this part of the story now. I feel as though it's building momentum. There's more of the mystery element, and I'm really going to start enjoying it from here on out, which is great. That's what I wanted. So I'm really happy, and I'm going to continue. So I've heard with Truly Devious that there's two mysteries to solve. There's one in the past and one in the present. And Stevie's just been looking and debating to herself who David is. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I have no idea who David is. I'm really struggling to differentiate between the male characters in that friendship group. Females, I completely understand who all of them are. I just don't get the men. I don't feel as though they're so different from each other that I can understand easily who's who. But the mystery that Stevie's just brought up is who's David, because she can't find him on social media or anything. Is that going to be the second mystery, do we think? I'm not sure. That sounds like a pretty weak mystery. If that's... Unless Dave is like some mastermind, that sounds like a very weak mystery to be looking into. I mean, so far so good. I've been slumping hard, so it's taken me forever to read this book, but I am enjoying it. I don't want people to think, wow, it took you like 3 weeks to read it. You clearly didn't like it. I'm just in such a big slump right now. I'm going through a lot of transitions at work. I'm mentally just in a slump and I'm a bit exhausted. So there's a lot of things stopping me reading, but I am really enjoying my time, and I just want to let you guys know that as well. I am. Okay then, guys. Chapter 13, page 184. We have finally got something happening. It has taken a long time. I am literally 30 pages off being halfway through this book. Have you noticed I haven't really updated you that much? It's because nothing's happening, and I am stressed about it. Everyone loves Truly Devious, and right now I'm like, meh. Because quite frankly, nothing is going on. Why do people love this so much? I'm hoping it's because of the second half, and the second half is going to be like absolutely amazing, or from now it's going to be absolutely amazing. But right now, page 184, Stevie has just received a letter. I think it was flashed through her window or something. It was very strange. But it was like a riddle poem thing flashed onto her wall from her outside her window, and it's just disappeared. Sounds really interesting. I'm hoping the plot's going to pick up. Really excited about it. I just wish it'd have come 150 pages earlier. You know? Page 184. This is not... This... We're 30 pages off halfway. Stuff should not only just be happening. I'm disappointed. I really am. I'm enjoying my time, but I am disappointed in it. So far, 3-star book. That's my halfway feelings. I'm hoping they change. I'm hoping this becomes an amazing read. Can't see it being a 5-star at this point, but 4, hopefully. We'll just see. Let's see if it gets better. Please, for the love of God. I'm going to try and get to halfway today, so it's only 30 more pages. I think I can do it. Pray for me. Please pray for me. So Miss Flora Robinson's being a little bit suspicious in this interview, isn't she? Is she someone I should be considering as a suspect? Ooh. I'm enjoying this book a lot more now. Things have picked up. All it took was someone dying. You don't know Iris, but I do. She needs stimulation. And how does she get stimulation here? Silence. I've told you everything I know. That to me maybe sounds like Iris was having an affair. Was Iris having an affair with someone? Did someone have something to do with her going missing? Usually when people say I was bored, I need stimulation, I need something to bring me to life, it's usually an affair. Is that what's going on here? I am intrigued. So the police have just interviewed Leonard Nair about Dottie going missing, and I'm really intrigued about that because they were saying that they found Leonard's lighter with Dottie's things, with her belongings, like her book and her pencils and stuff. So I've just gone back and read the prologue again, and the guy that killed Dottie lit a cigarette and left it. Well, no, he didn't leave it. He lit a cigarette. So now I'm like, has that guy left the lighter, which is why it was found with Dottie's things? Did he do that to frame Leonard? Was the guy Leonard? Did he just find the lighter and it was just a complete coincidence that he decided to leave it there? What is going on? I'm intrigued. I'm actually so glad I'm starting to enjoy this story because the first half of it was very uneventful. The second half, now they're trying to figure out what happened to the Ellinghams, and then they're trying to figure out what happened to Hayes. There's so much more now. I'm feeling it. I'm invested in this. This is what I need, and I'm really happy. So I can see my rating of the book creeping up slowly. Good book. Really had a good time so far, apart from the first bit. But it's been a good time, even though it's not been eventful. It's still been a good time. So it's not been a negative experience. I'm going to carry on reading now. See you soon. Ellingham got killed by being blown up? I didn't know that. Blimey. And he took his friend George Marsh with him, poor lad. He didn't deserve to get blown up, did he? Is that what happened? I'm not convinced that that's what happened. I don't know why I'm questioning it. I'm just like, I have a feeling. It said he seemed strangely bright that day. I have a feeling he's gone to do that so that he could pretend to die. And he's gone underground looking for his wife or something. I don't know. Might be making that up. I think that's extremely likely because they found the body and stuff. Maybe he's gone underground to find the killers. I don't know. So we're learning a bit about Mr. Ellingham now then. He's just so sure of himself, always confident, always cocky that he never really considers the consequences. Because that's what George Marsh has said, and that's led to his wife and daughter being killed. So did he have something to do with it? It's very tricky. I'm liking how this is all being weaved together now. It's very good. I'm really happy with how this is going. I'm starting to ship David and Stevie. David's cute. He's funny. I like him. Okay, so we are now being told that Hayes was not a good guy. And he's done. I mean, I could tell he was one of those guys, wasn't he? He was always going to be one of those guys. But it's been confirmed he was one of those guys now. And also, Gretchen saying to Stevie, "Are you with David?" And she was like, No. I was going to say, good luck with that. Why? What's going on with David? There's just so much there. And the thing is, I feel as though I'm missing a lot of clues. And I think it's because obviously I don't know what to look for. But I can tell just by reading this book that there is so many hints and clues as to what's going on. I just don't know what they are because I haven't read it. I don't know what to look for. But I know they're there. So I'm honestly getting really pumped up for a reread. Which is probably not something I should be considering right now. But I'm getting really excited for a reread just because I know when I know what's happening, I can reread this and I can see everything that was put into this. Because I have absolutely no doubt in my mind Maureen Johnson wrote book 1, 2, and 3 before she wrote book 1. Like, she knew every damn detail, I am certain. I am sure there is stuff in book 1 that gives you the answers in book 3. And I just don't know them yet. So I'm really excited for a reread. I can tell by the way she's writing. She's a fantastic writer. I just don't know what to look for, and it makes me feel stupid because I know they're there. What am I doing? I know there's so much in it. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is not a criticism of the book. This is like a really big compliment to the book of you are really well written. You're so well written. You're really fantastic. I'm the stupid one because I don't know what I'm looking for, but I know you're there. It's like, you know when you can see something so obvious, but you just can't see it? You know there's something obvious, but you're just missing it because you don't have all that information. I am ready to find out this information. I'm ready to go and reread this story just so I can experience everything again with that new information. I'm really looking forward to that. So it looks a lot like a murder. I mean, I knew it was going to be a murder anyway, but the fact that that's being confirmed now. See, this is the type of crap I like. I love this. I feel so happy. And I have about, what page am I on? 50 pages left. I'm very close to finishing. Oh, I love it. I'm excited. Okay. So Ellie got an instrument that costs $500. Hayes borrowed $500 from Gretchen. Same time it worked. Makes sense considering Ellie said she made it from doing artwork. Very unlikely. Pieces are coming together. It's starting to come together. I am terrified now. I'm loving life. Oh, I'm excited. Oh my god, so now everything's going on with Ellie. I don't know how to feel. Drama. Absolute drama right now. I'm really enjoying my time. This is actually really good. I'm having such a nice time. I don't know how to feel. I don't even know what I want to say to you guys because I don't even have answers yet. I don't know what's red herrings. I don't like. I have no words. It's so difficult. I don't even have any theories. It's so weird. But all I know is we're getting 16 pages away from the end, and I know it's going to end on a cliffhanger. I'll just chat to you when I finish. I feel as though we're being led to believe that Ellingham killed himself. I mean, I don't know, but that's kind of what I feel as though we're being led to believe, because he was so cheerful on his last day. He knew, like Stephen just said, it was like he knew this was his day to die. And I feel as though we're meant to believe that he took his own life with this bomb because he wanted to be with his wife and daughter. But I just keep thinking, you wouldn't take out your friend with you just because you were ready to go. So I think he was happy and joyful because he knew something was going to happen today, because he staged it so he could go underground and see if anything came out and try to find out what happened to his wife and daughter. I don't think his death on that boat was a death. That is my prediction for that. Maybe that's just really obvious, but in my head I feel as though this book is trying to lead us to believe he died. That is how he died. He was killed via the bomb. Potential suicide, potentially he was killed, but he was fine with it no matter what. I don't know. I feel as though it was staged. He staged it, maybe he killed his friend, so if they found any sort of body parts, it'd be, oh, it's me. Or maybe he took his friend with him. I don't know. It's very interesting, actually. The fact that he took his friend throws so much spanner into the works. I really don't know what I feel. But yeah, that's a mystery to me. I did say I was going to update you at the end. That didn't work. So many ideas going around in my head right now. I don't think Ellie did it either, but I don't know what she's run away for. I don't know. That last chapter had so much. Let's start with the box. So for starters, there was a box in Ellie's room. I don't even know where to begin. For starters, with that box, why did the police not take it? Why was it just left there? Was it put there after the police had inspected, or did the police just assume it was nothing important? I don't know. But that box, the poem about Frankie and Edward, two students, behind it all, related to Truly Devious. And then David's dad being Edward King, who Stevie's parents now work for. Which makes a lot of sense, because to be fair, earlier in the book there was a hint that something was going on, that Stevie said she recognised David, but she couldn't figure out where she knew him from. And then it just never got mentioned again, but now she knows. That's why she knew him. She knew his dad. They look similar. And then the book ended. The worst part is, the first part of this book, I just kept thinking, I am not going to love this book. Then I got to the second half, and I kept thinking, I'm really enjoying this. I'm glad I'm going to leave it. Let's get to the end. It'll be really exciting. Then I can pick it up, like the second one, in a month or something after I've read a lot of other books. And now I'm just sat here like, I am desperate to read book 2. I just want to get straight into it. It's a bad choice. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know where this is going to go. I am so confused. I really enjoyed that. That was a fantastic ending, a fantastic cliffhanger to lead us into the second one. I know I had a lot of issues with it at the start, but I've just said this to Brooke. I had issues with the book. I felt as though there wasn't a mystery element, but I still really enjoyed it enough, and Maureen Johnson's writing is just so good that I am desperate for a reread of the series. I want to read it all first because I think, yes, it'll be good, but I know she's left so many clues and red herrings and hints that will make me want to reread this once I know the truth, just to see what I missed the first time round. So I'm really excited for a reread. And the fact that Maureen Johnson, even with a book I wasn't loving at the start, has made me desperate to reread it is fantastic. Because one of my things with ratings, because I think I'm going to give it a 4-star, which seems so stupid because it goes against everything I was saying about the first half, is that for a 4-star, I say I had problems, but they didn't bother me. Like, I had a few problems, they didn't really bother me that much. If I had a lot of problems, which to be fair, if I didn't enjoy an entire half of a book, that's a big problem. But I don't care because I want to reread it. I'm really excited about it, and I don't know how I'm feeling now. I'm giving the book a 4-star. I think that goes against a lot of the things I've said about the book, but that is my current feeling. The end was just really, really good, and I know for a fact this book has big reread potential, and I'm so excited to find out the truth behind all of this mystery. It was really good. So, theories for the next book. Let's have a quick chat. I don't think Ellie is behind this. I think she's involved somehow, but I don't think she's behind Hayes dying. There's obviously something more with David and his dad and Stevie. Because I find it hard to believe that David didn't know who Stevie was now. Now that we know that David's dad is Stevie's parents' boss. I find it hard to believe that he didn't know who Stevie was. Then there's all of this thingy with the... I can't say that I have any idea who's behind the kidnapping. I don't think Albert Ellingham's dead. I think 100% he is alive. Well, not alive now, but I think 100% he was alive after the bomb took place. I don't know. I wonder if any of those theories are coming true. I'm looking forward to reading book 2. I literally just want to pick it up right now, but I do have other things I need to read. But I think I'm definitely going to pick it up soon. I'm super excited about it. I'm ready. Thank you guys so much. I want to say a big thank you to everyone for watching this. Thank you if you liked any of the theories I've got for book 2. I don't know if I'm going to be right. We'll see. Hopefully this was a nice experience. I'm going to continue on and do this because I feel as though spoiler-filled discussions on a mystery book like this where you can have theories is definitely the way to go. So that's what I'm going to continue doing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully this next book will be like dramatic from the off. Also, I won't be slumping, so that'll be nice. But yeah, that was something. It was a great time. So thank you so much for everyone for watching this. I really appreciate you guys being here. Leave me a comment down below. Obviously, I'm assuming you've read the book, so leave me your reaction to that ending. Let me know what you thought. And I will chat to you guys when I'm back reading book 2 of the Truly Devious series. Bye.